Thanks for clicking UpperMichiganSource.com. I'm meteorologist Sean Householder with your weather on demand. And we take a look at our almanac from yesterday, falling flat out on our face. 13 degrees below what we expect for this time of year was the high. We mix that with the low. We're still about 8 degrees below average. And we picked up on quite a bit of rain yesterday, mainly in the form of just light rain showers. So we didn't get a whole lot of rain, but it was persistent rain. The official reading was 0.12 inches, so 0.12 of an inch of rain at the National Weather Service office in Negaunee. What's happening now regionally? Well, we're watching this next cold front working in, just crossing the Dakotas this morning, working into western Minnesota. We're seeing increasing cloud coverage out ahead of this front. Some spotty showers first thing this morning, too, especially into the Copper Country and parts of the Keweenaw. Very isolated in nature, rather sparse, but it is mostly cloudy. And there's also a few areas of fog to watch for as this is being recorded at the 8 o'clock hour on your Tuesday morning. 0.8 of a mile visibility in Marquette, down to 0.2 of a mile in places like Houghton, Hancock, over towards Ironwood. And we eventually mix that fog out as we move through our mid to late morning. Temperatures rather mild for what we've been dealing with. And that's thanks to all these cloud covers. Generally, winds are out of the south still, so above average start to our Tuesday, generally into the low and mid 60s. Looking around the Great Lakes, Thunder Bay is a little cooler, closer to the front, 55 there. Meanwhile, it's 66 in Detroit. We always like to use dew points to measure how much moisture is in the atmosphere. And this time yesterday, we're talking about dew points into the upper 40s, but we did mention we planned on those numbers soaring right through the 50s to around 60, and that's what we're seeing now, dew point of 60, and with Sawyer Airport reading 61 degrees. So that tells us that the dew point and the temperature's just about the same. That means we're pretty much saturated. That means it's either raining or there's low clouds or fog, and that's exactly what we're seeing first thing this morning. So we do have winds out of the south. That keeps us rather mild on our Tuesday, but we'll be talking about air on the back end of this system cooling us down for the second part of the work week right into the weekend too. So today out ahead of this front, a few showers, and we talk about the threat for some thunderstorms mainly across west and central UP this afternoon. And then by this time tomorrow, we'll be on the backside of this system. We'll talk about a cool down. Winds will shift out of the northwest. We keep the threat for some lingering showers, mainly across the eastern UP into our Wednesday. Start to dry out by Wednesday afternoon thanks to this high pressure ridge building in. That'll keep us dry, mainly sunny, but cool for a Thursday. Here's what we're watching today. Warmest across the west and central UP with these winds out of the south and southwest. And so places like along the Wisconsin line will be some of the warmest spots inland away from the lake to around 75. Much cooler by the shoreline and points east to around 70, upper 60s in some spots. And again, we spend most of the day dry, but this afternoon we do expect some redevelopment, scattered showers, maybe some thunderstorms, especially west and central UP as that front draws near. And the threat for thunder moves into these eastern counties this evening and overnight. And we keep that threat going across most of the UP. It'll be another mild overnight. Winds are still out of the south and southwest tonight. And then by this time tomorrow, they will be shifting west and then to the northwest into the afternoon. That'll cool us down, especially across the western portions of the UP and along the Superior shoreline. Mid and upper 60s to around 70 in some of the warmest spots. And so like we said, we start to dry out from west to east. We see lingering showers across the eastern UP, and we dry out towards the afternoon. Thursday, dry. Friday, rain returns, and then we're looking at a dry weekend. Once again, no warm-ups in sight. We're talking about the chance for rain once again by Sunday night into Monday. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.